Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another GTA Online Q&A. My name is SaintsFan, and today, as always, I have some pretty good questions from you guys over on Twitter. We have a bunch of different topics to touch on today, so getting us started, the first one from Tommy Badman. Do you think that Rockstar will ever bring RP servers to Xbox and PS4? Well, technically, Rockstar haven't brought RP servers to PC. It's kind of a mod, and it's definitely sort of an unauthorized thing. I mean, it's nothing like illegal or anything, but Rockstar, it's not under Rockstar. Like, it's completely separate from them. And honestly, if they weren't so big on Twitch, Rockstar probably would have gone after them and, you know, asked them to basically shut the whole mod down. But because it's so big on Twitch and I guess maybe even on YouTube to an extent, Rockstar's left it up just because, you know, it gets more people interested in the game. But I think, you know, going forward, that might almost be like one of the approaches Rockstar takes regarding GTA. They kind of are dabbling in it with Red Dead Online. And what I mean is that they're adding more roleplay aspects to the game. And I think, you know, well, at least I hope for GTA 6, they maybe push that even further because the RP aspect of the mod on PC that I'm sure you guys have seen is really cool. It's really fun. And honestly, that sort of stuff makes you play the game every day without experiencing the same thing. And that's, I mean, honestly, that's only good for, I guess, Rockstar because the longevity of the game, it never ends. You know what I mean? Like each day there's a new story to be told, and that's incredible. Where honestly, when you compare it to GTA Online that we have now, it's like, you know what's going to happen. You're going to try and sell something, and either you go into a solo lobby and you do it, or you stick into a public lobby, and odds are someone on an Oppressor Mark II comes after you. Like there's not a whole bunch of variation in what you sort of see in online at the moment. And honestly, no one ever really talks to each other, which is kind of unfortunate. We're like in RP, you know, that's the whole point of it, like, is to interact with other people, and it's real fun. So I do think, you know, for GTA 6, let's say, they might focus on that a little bit more. I'm sure there'll be the same old stuff, but I do hope there is more like RP aspect to the game, just because I think that would be a lot of fun. And hopefully, you know, if we do get a Cops and Crooks DLC, that could maybe be them testing for GTA 6, because that would be the one thing. I mean, you could sort of RP as a cop. People have been doing it since the start of the game, and, you know, if they did it in an official manner, then that would just be awesome to see. But yeah, I do think hopefully in the future, Rockstar brings some sort of RP aspects to the game for everyone. William, do you think we could possibly be getting any more property slots in GTA Online, or even the ability to own like another biker clubhouse in order to store more motorcycles? Well, I think as far as properties go, I mean, realistically, the only thing we don't have is some sort of mansion. I mean, we pretty much have everything, and unless they keep pulling businesses out of the wazoo, you know, there's not a whole bunch more properties they could add. And I know I've always stated that, you know, more garages, the better. But honestly, at this point, I'm kind of happy with the amount of garage slots they have. I mean, I honestly have like a couple of garages I'm not even using anymore. So I think, you know, I think there's definitely enough in the game at the moment to be happy with. Sure, there could always be more, but I wouldn't, you know, that's not one of my top priorities. We have Cody with the next one. We were speaking of Red Dead Online earlier. He says, do you think GTA will ever officially be done? I mean, Red Dead 2 Online is terrible right now, and I can only see them making money off of GTA Online still after 7 years, which is insane. Yeah, right? Like, I do just want to say, because I know some people might argue and say Red Dead Online isn't terrible, and I'm sure it's not terrible, but by its nature, it's limited. And because of its limitations, you just don't have as much to do as GTA as you can in GTA. And for sure, that's why GTA Online is still making way more money than Red Dead Online. And from what it's looking like going forward in 2020, Rockstar are getting back to releasing a couple of GTA Online or a few DLCs a year. Looks like there's going to be a DLC potentially in spring, March, or April. We probably know there's something coming out in May or in the summertime. And then for sure there's going to be something in December if like GTA 6 doesn't surprise us and come out at the end of the year. And I think the reason Rockstar are getting back to releasing more DLCs in GTA Online is because they make way more money. Like, Red Dead Online is fine and it's great, but what they have at the moment, it's not really for everyone. And it's unfortunate because I was really looking forward to Red Dead Online, and I was hoping it wouldn't be as restrictive and as grindy as GTA Online. I was hoping it'd be more along the lines of like an RP type of server where you get on, you can do whatever you want. And maybe, look, to an extent you can do that, but it has some of the same problems that Rockstar has put in GTA Online as far as grinding goes and how you need money and how you need this and that. And I think that has maybe swayed some people from not playing the game. So I guess answering the question, do I think GTA will ever be done? I mean, not until GTA 6, whenever that will be, because it makes money for them. So I'm sure the DLCs, the quality might not be as good as, some of the previous years, but Rockstar and Take-Two, they're going to just keep pumping out DLCs, whether they are high quality or not, just because they will make money. And, hey, that's the way it is. We have Vacky. Would it be possible for Rockstar to make single-player heists and make the heist have preps like in the recent update, but that can be done solo? Well, technically, you can do all the prep solo. God, I've done like 4 heists now, and I've done all the prep solo, and I've just randomly invited people to do the actual finale, which is a whole big thing. But I do wish you could do heist solo, or like I was hoping when I first read that there were NPCs in this DLC and this heist, I was hoping they would actually help you like in the heist, like physically be there, not just some person you pick and give 10% of your money away to. And I think that would be awesome to make a single player heist work good. But Rockstar, for whatever reason, well, I guess we all know the reason. They want you to freaking buy shark cards. They don't want you to play stuff solo. They want you to play with friends, and it's been, actually, I don't know how long it's been since they've done something that caters to like solo players. So it is possible, but I don't think Rockstar's ever going to allow that or to help us in doing that. And then we have Alan, with the new car classes coming out soon, do you think they will add more car classes in the future? And I thought this was an interesting question because I was discussing this with someone, and I sort of came to the conclusion, it's like, I would like more car classes, sure, but what car classes could they add? You know what I mean? It's like they have the broad categories: sports, supers, sport classics, off-road, muscle, you know what I mean? Lowrider, that's a class. I mean, they have them all kind of set. And the new car class is the F1. It's called the open wheel class. Now, there's only going to be 2 cars at the beginning, so what they're going to add in the future, who knows? But what other car classes could they add? I'm sure you guys maybe in the comment section can come up with something, but the only one I could potentially think of is if they split the supercar class into the supercar class and then the hypercar class. But I think that would require too much work, so I doubt that would happen. But yeah, as far as like new car classes, I mean, I would love to see it, but I don't know what they could really add. And then that kind of ties in with the final question. This will be the question of the day from Carson. What would you want to see from the open wheel racing DLC to make it special? So one of the leaks, rumors, whatever that has come out over the last like day or two. I made a video on it the other day, but according to Fun, the next DLC will be in March, and it'll be some sort of open wheel racing DLC that updates the creator and maybe adds some new open wheel vehicles. So nothing big, but just something maybe to hold us off until the summer DLC. And as far as what I would want to make it special, that's a tough question because I don't think you really can make that sort of DLC special. Like if you look back at the 3, 4, or 5 racing style DLCs that have come out like in March, none of them have been super special. I mean, they're fine for what they are, but none of them have been too crazy. I think in order to make a March DLC special, they could release maybe half of it being an open wheel racing DLC, but then the other half being a tuners / Benny's DLC. That would make any DLC for me special, just because I want that level of customization in cars again. And I don't know why Rockstar took it away. I don't know if we'll ever know the answer to that, but that's what would make it special to me. Having some Sultan RSs basically back into the game. Well, let me know your thoughts on that question in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching. Please drop the video like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more GTA Online content. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.